Hello. Hello, this is me, Elohim, again. Welcome here. This is a thought on this morning about this conversation that we were having a lot recently about how important is diversity in the community. Um, Not just because I am a person from outside and people try to remind me that I am the outcasted or something like that every time. No, but it's not about that. From where I come from, uh, very mixed up diversity full country that is Venezuela. Diversity is something that you give for granted because we have it and we just appreciate it. But in a small communities, is this turns complicated. Uh, so I have many examples that I can give you, but I don't go to bore you with that. It's enough boring. Listen to me. Um, when you are in the classroom, I give this example all the time. When you are in the classroom, uh, you go to the school, you are in the classroom, and you find all of these groups in the same room where you are. You see there uh, the smart ones in the front line because they are so smart, but they also want the validation of the teacher, so they sit in the front line because they want to see, they want to be watched for the teacher. They want that the teacher noted that they are always in the front line, that they arrive earlier. It's that you see the geeks in one corner talking about TV shows and films and comic books and stuff, and they are super smart. And you see the bullies in one side, you see the introverts back in the room, you see these groups of cool people fighting with through each other to see who is the coolest one. You see that all the time. And when you are in the classroom, you notice that when you are in a group, always is some kind of fight with someone else in the other side. And if they find you talking with someone else from another group, they come after you. While you were talking with that person, you don't know that that person is a bully or is a bad person, or he, she, they start this rumor about this person in our group. They are so bad, and in the end of the day, you are having this very deep, hurting, hairless sometimes discussions about how bad can be the people. And we are in our 13, 14, 15. We don't have the maturity to have those conversations. But we grow up in these classrooms. We design some kind of way to live based on that. For that reason, we repeat the same archetypes in the office, in work, in the job, in the parties, in the covens. It's always some kind of this is my group, this is your group. It's some kind, always someone will try to bring the division. I try to pay more attention to that person creating the division than the people who is divided. I think that is the smartest working that way. I always in the classroom. I don't want to look but I always in the classroom. I was in the middle of these discussions, and each one of the persons who go with me to the college and the university, they remember that I tried to avoid fights. I was always trying to be friendly with everyone else because I grew up in a very toxic group of people. I take the words of my grandpa saying all the time be kind with everyone because people will always show off about how successful and how great are their lives, but they never told you about their inner problems that they has. And every person that you see in the street, every one of them is fighting with someone in their lives. So try to be kind with everyone. If they reject your kindness, and many times people will say that you are not kind, you are just trying to, in English it's like kiss their shoes, something like that. You continue being kind. Don't worry about it. And I try to apply that all the time in my life. people can be hurtful, people can be hurting around, people can be very offensive, people can be incredibly disrespectful with you, but you continue being you. And in the classroom, I always has that situation. Oh, I want to sit down here today. No, you can't sit down here because last week you were sit down there with that group and they are our enemies for life. And they were like, oh, okay. Why? Oh, because 3 years ago she take my ice cream and run away. And I was like, okay. I sit down in another place the next day and you can't sit here. You need to sit down in there because yesterday you was with her and she's, I don't know, she's lesbian and we are Christians. Okay, I understand. So I was always in the middle of the classroom trying to be friendly with everyone because my way to cope with things is being with my friends. That's my way to cope with problems, with situations, with everything is let me surround with people and after that, after disconnect from the situation, from uh, whatever is the problem, I just need to refresh my mind and after that I can think better. So I try to be friendly with everyone, so I have friends everywhere, so I try to be just friendly and kind and I think that helps me. This archetype in the classroom you will repeat every time in every work and job and office where you are. And it's important try to see which groups are divided and for who they are really divided. Because for example, I can punch your face today. I'm not planning to do it. I am a very pacifist person. But I can punch your face today. And I punch your face. You will say I punch your face. And in 3 or 4 years, you can try to contact me again, or you can just avoid all contact with me. I can try to contact you and you can try to put me away and reject me. And someone else from the outside will create the whole rumor. Oh, Elohim punched this person because Elohim is so bad. Elohim is so bad people. Elohim is the worst. That happens. So I pay more attention to that person than to the other person who is really the victim and me because I am the bully in this case, in this scenario. Anyway, you're in a classroom rounded for many people different from you with different backgrounds, from different families, from different social groups. Imagine that this, I don't want to approve racism in any possible way, but imagine just this. You are, whatever is your color, black, white, blue, pink, green, oh, you are green, so beautiful. And you are a green person, you are totally green, and you are in your classroom. And your fathers are very racist, and your fathers are proudly green. And they put you in a school just for green people. And you are in your classroom rounded for green people. And each one of those people that you see around is like, all of us are so green and we are so proud. But many of these people come from Germany, from Austria, from Africa, from different parts of the world. They look similar, but they are not the same. And in each house of these people, in each one of these houses and families, is problems, troubles, stuff. Everyone looks green, but everyone has problems. Everyone looks green, but everyone has a different background and a different family and a total different history that in some way will make your life richer, will enrich your life with something new. I like to put this example to some of my readers and the students in my classes many times. When you take a magazine, because I read many magazines, I like magazines. Um, when you take a magazine, imagine this. You take this part of the magazine just about fashion. And in one side, you see this person, male, woman, a trans person, whatever. Just imagine a person that you like. And this person is super elegant. You know how looks the people who is really elegant. They don't want to show off about have so much stuff. They prefer be like minimalistic. So you see that they use these very expensive clothes that try to don't look expensive, but the material is amazing. And you see this person super elegant with a. I see something similar days ago in the subway, and I was asking to myself, what is this person doing in the subway? Well, in understanding the traffic, probably it's better take the subway than take the Uber in New York City. This was a girl. She was blonde. She looked super kind, and she was totally dressed in beige. That is not precisely one of my favorite colors, but she looks like a person with lots of money, and she was totally dressed in that color. And I was like, those shoes, that jacket. I mean, and she has a bag of Gucci. I mean, and all the clothes was in the same color, but she looks very nice and she looks like a super kind person, very warmy. And that's elegant. It's one color, it's monochromatic, a little boring, but you just have one color, just background, you just tell one history. Now, when you pass the page in the magazine, you see in the other side. And here I'm going to be more specific. You see this black person, and this black person, woman, male, whatever, third sex, whatever, is a black person, and this dress with these beautiful tribal modern clothes, these very big pants, colorful, with black and red and yellow and green and designs of animals, monkeys, elephants, birds. I don't remember how to say this animal that I like too much. Has a lot of deers and stuff, and has this very large jacket, stunning, colorful, so rich in color and design with so many details. This very big necklace in woods, another necklace in gold, and another necklace, in different materials. And everything is so tribal and at the same time so ritualistic in some way, so representative, so multicultural, so colorful, so beautiful. And when you see that, looks elegant, looks nice, looks powerful, is a stunning argument, is a whole speech in the clothes. And this person is like, I bring in with me all my culture. And when you see that, it's like, you don't need to be monochromatic and boring. You can be colorful, you can be richer, you can be so expressive and bring all of these histories. All the design, the tapestry, all the colors, the different threads from different factories and cities in the world, the different elements, the different necklaces from different materials, with different stories, with different cultures, from different countries, from different cities, from different artists. All of this telling you a whole history about I am a black person, but also I bring with me all my ancestry, all my history, all my culture, all my mythology. And it has in their clothes all of these designs of orishas and goddesses and spirits and skulls and bones, all of this. And it has for one side a monkey that represents wisdom in some part of the African diaspora, and on the other side they have an elephant that represents also wisdom, but represents protection, and is very powerful in the Hinduist traditions and in the Hinduist cultures. And history is representative of Ganesha or Lord Ganesh. And they are not precisely white people. And they have all of these elements integrated in something like clothes, something that you give for granted. They are not trying to be monochromatic, they are not trying to be boring, they are trying to bring you all their history, all the diversity in there. They just say, I am African, I am colorful, I am powerful, I am expressive, I am a whole expression of color and life in every step that I give in my life. And it has all of these different cultures and beautiful mythologies and histories, all of this integrated perfectly in the tapestry of their clothes. It's a whole diversity in there. When you accept diversity, You are like those stunning clothes. You are colorful and masterful and so diverse and so magical and so attractive because you are like a very rich salad with so many things, or you can be a lettuce, just a piece of lettuce in a plate. You can be just one thing, but when you accept diversity, and I'm not promoting cultural appropriation or something, when you accept that in your life and surrounding yourself is a lot of diversity, you can start to see so many colors, so many different textures and materials and designs and colors that you probably didn't see before. And you don't need to take them all, but it's really beautiful when you accept them all for from where they come, for the textures that they bring to you, for the colors that they show to you. That is really beautiful when you accept all the diversity around you and you say, you know, I am part of this very big community, but I don't want to be part of this little group or that group. I want to be part of the community. I want to be part of something bigger. I want to be part of the colors. I want to be part of the rainbow. I want to be part of the community, the group, the humanity, the humankind. I want to be part of something bigger. Because in the end of the day, you, I, the people who like us, the people who for some reason hate us, all of us will die and the community will continue and we not will be here. Some people will remind us, some people not, most of the people not. Because any of us is Michael Jackson or Britney Spears, so people not will remind us so much, or will be part of that movement in the future. We will be part of something bigger. So you can accept, just stay in your place or just move and accept all these amazing places because I'm very sure that in your blood you have um, ancestry from different parts of the world, and when you accept the diversity around you, you are accepting that you are most than just one person in one color. You are not monochromatic, you are colorful, you are powerful. You can be just that beige, kind, but beige, monochromatic, boring person who never sees something forward, or you can be part of the colors. Be stunning, be different, and bring the acceptance with you. And when people remind you, don't care if the people who remind you are 50,000 persons or just two persons. If two persons remind you in 100 years and say, oh, this person teach me kindness, that will be enough. That will be more than enough. And it's better fight for that than just be reminded like someone that was all the time in a fight with someone else. That you can mention this person to this person because if you mention this person to that person, they will be mad because they don't want anything related with that person. You really want to pass the rest of your life being the person who need to avoid other people. Oh, because you don't know my history. I don't really care about your history. I have enough with mine. I don't really care about your history. I love the fact that you have a history, and I love the fact that for self-care, you want to protect yourself, you want to surround yourself with your loved one, you are trying to protect yourself. But many times the ways to protect ourselves are not the most adequate because people, avoid situations that are in there to make us grow is not maybe the most smart way to be. That's my approach on this topic. If you are just, if you just will be remembered or reminded, I'm terrible on this. If people will just remind you or remember you for bad things, you want to really be part of the ancestors and being reminded about these topics all the time, or you can be a real healer and evolve and accept, I can't change these facts, I can change the past, I can change this person, but I accept this person for who is this person. I accept the situation and I just decide to evolve of this and just let them be something that I personally, and I'm not saying that this is the solution, but something that is super helpful for me is, and I say it many times, is if you feel that this situation is overwhelming you, try to block the whole situation. And if this invites you to make you feel comfortable blocking persons or avoiding persons for some time, do it. It's therapeutic because it's for your mental health. If not, I will be all day just let me see what is there in their profile. They are saying something about me. They are spreading rumors about me. I prefer just avoid the situation because I am an outsider, an immigrant in a different country. I have enough things in my life running. I don't need drama from someone else. So I just try to keep keep away all of this situation, because if you don't want something, keep take from that something the one thing that this something has over you, that is your attention. Because giving so much attention to that situation, you are giving a lot of power to that situation. I just prefer to avoid it. So this situation happens, I don't want to be involved in the situation. I didn't knew that I was in the middle of the situation. I really didn't knew anything about it. But the situation is overwhelming for me. I don't have the time for this. I don't have maybe the strength for this. I just don't want to be involved on this. So with all the love, with all the compassion, and I hope with some understanding, I decide to put this situation away. I decide to put me away of this situation. Let it in there. Let me pin the situation in there. And when I have the time, and I feel that I'm not being hurted all day, overwhelming all day, persecuted all day for people that I don't know, in the future I will try to take approach of the situation. And for sure, some people will say, finally you come. And for sure, some people will say, oh, I don't want to have anything related with you. And I will say, it's okay. You feel hurt now. I was hurt in the past. It's totally safe. It's okay. I understand you. I'm really sorry that you feel mistreated, that you feel misunderstood, that you feel hurt for this. I'm really sorry for that, but I don't want to be part of this situation. That happens a lot in these communities. Every time that you are in a community, this situation will pass. It's not a holistic community. I always repeat this, because every time that we are in part of a community, some people say, oh, it's because the marketing community is like this. Oh, it's because the holistic community is like this. Oh, it's because the yoga community is like this. It's because the authors community is like this. All the communities are like this because we grow up in the classroom being and watching and embracing this situation all the time. And when we turn in grow ups, adults, we continue repeating the same thing, the same attitude, the same acting, the same movements, the same archetypes in some way. So it's better just accept that we are rounded for different people with different backgrounds, with different histories, and just play your part of the tapestry. Maybe you are a beautiful red thread that can bring some colors to the tapestry. Maybe you are blue, maybe you are white, maybe you are brown, maybe you are yellow, maybe you are purple. And whatever is the color that you bring to the tapestry is beautiful, and enrich the tapestry and make the tapestry more valuable in the time. Because whatever you bring to the community, whatever it is, something small or something bigger, is valuable is unique and is beautiful because it belongs to you. And we appreciate that you bring that to the community. You are part of our diversity. And maybe when you see the tapestry in the end, it's a lot of white, it's a lot of black, it's a lot of red, it's mostly blue. Will have so many colors integrated that it's not just monochromatic, it's powerful and it's colorful. Just that for now. I just was thinking on that this morning and I just was thinking, oh, maybe I can share this with you. Hope that you are okay, hope that you are doing well. Please stay safe, stay kind, stay well, be kind with everyone around you. If people treat you bad, if people make you feel bad, if, if people make you feel in any way hurtful, hurt, or something that is not safe for you, remember that these people probably are working or healing or understanding or suffering their own traumas, their own things, and they are just reflecting that on you. So try to just be patient, trying to be a real healer, because real healers are there trying to wave the energy, trying to move the energy, trying to heal everything around. Try try to heal yourself and try to heal others in the process, not just reject and put away people. And it's important trying to stop these campaigns and scrutiny around people. This people is bad, you need to stay away of that person, because many times uh, for listening other groups you stop yourself to understand deeper situations. You stop yourself to meet people who is really amazing, and these people can integrate so many new colors to your life, and that is very very important, because in the end of the day what we take with us for the other life is those colors that we accept in this life, and anything else. Stay well and bye.